myself a stay-at-home mama who was experiencing the ramification of moving from two incomes to one. Talk about lighting an entrepreneurial fire in your spirit real quick. Since I was trying to figure out how I could make some money from home immediately. Hey sis, welcome to the Entrusted Woman podcast, a one-point podcast created to equip Christian women communicators of color. Every episode focuses on a single point to equip you in one of four areas: purpose, writing, speaking, and business. Along the way, I will share stories, lessons, tips, mistakes, and real-time experiences that I am learning on my journey as a Christian woman communicator of color. Now, let's dive into episode 29. Yes. Today's point is price your products based on the value you offer your audience. Y'all, let me be completely clear. I never, ever wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I found myself a stay-at-home mama who was experiencing the ramification of moving from two incomes to one. Talk about lighting an entrepreneurial fire in your spirit real quick. Since I was trying to figure out how I could make some money from home immediately. So I started studying people who were making money from home, and I tried to do what I saw them doing on my own. And now, well, here I am making money from home and teaching other people how to do what I did. One of the challenges that entrepreneurs face is determining how to price their products. No one wants to be too high and definitely not too low. No one wants to hear crickets chirping when they launch a brand new product that they have been working on for months or years or for just a really long time. Nobody wants to launch to nobody. That is not fun. Trust me, I know. So what do I need to consider when pricing a product? Sis, I got you on this. Number one, your cost. To explain this point, I need to teach or reintroduce the word undercut. Undercut. Say it with me. It means to offer goods or services at a lower price than your competitor. But when you offer goods and services at a lower price than it costs you to make, you will undercut yourself. This is also not fun. You won't even break even, and ain't nobody got time for that. This is why you need to consider your own cost. This includes the time that it took for you to create said product. Don't devalue your time because it is valuable. The second thing that you need to consider is your audience. Some people do not say this, but let's be honest. Walmart and Bloomingdale's clients are not the same. They do not attract the same people. This is the same for you and I. Sis, we need to be aware of who is in our target audience. This can be kind of tricky, but there are some things that we can do to kind of gauge and evaluate the financial capacity of our audience. We can ask them in a survey, point blank. I will never forget one of the first surveys that I did with my audience. I asked them what memberships they were already a part of. And you know what? They told me. I didn't have to hold their hands or tie their hands behind their back. They just gave me that information. And this was great because all I had to do was go and see what my competitors were charging for their respective products. And then I could make an informed decision regarding what I would charge for mine. We can also ask them if they would be interested in a blank product valued at X amount of dollars, and then we can offer payment options. What percentage of our audience is paying full price? What percentage of our audience is paying on payment plans? This is also an indicator of the capacity, the financial capacity of our audience. This is great information to use when determining the price of your products and or services. Number 3, we need to consider the science. According to an article by Makota Publishing Network, a couple cents can change someone's mind about purchasing a product or a service from you, no matter what the total cost is. For example, someone may be more inclined to pay for a product or a service that is priced at $197 instead of $200, even though there is only a $3 difference. It still could be the deciding factor that makes someone a customer or not. Number 4, the current market. Now, there are definitely people that might disagree with me on this, but I pay attention to the market for the types of products that I am selling. I remember when in 2020, there were so many people that jumped into online products. This was an amazing time for digital content. People were paying for e-courses, and they were joining memberships, and they were attending virtual conferences at a rapid pace. They couldn't get enough of them, and they purchased other similar products and services. Now, those products still exist today, but the market is not the same. People are not eating it up like they did during the years when we were confined to our homes. Number 5, the value you offer. If you are selling a product that is going to meet a felt need of your clientele, if you are going to shorten their learning curve, open them up to new opportunities, change their life in some major way for the better, for good, sis, there is a corresponding economic value, and you should govern your pricing accordingly. Now, we have barely scratched the surface with this conversation of how do I price my products and my services. And if you are interested, I have some great news for you. Last year, I created a course called the Profitable Christian Communicator Course to teach you everything that I have learned from the School of Hard Knocks, honey, about making money. If you are interested in learning more, I want you to click the link below in the description section of this video and sign up for the wait list, so you will be the first to know when the course doors are open. Additionally, I want to encourage you to check out Entrusted Women University. Now, this membership was created to give you the strategies, the tools, and the support that you need to make your writing and speaking dreams a reality. This membership has become a pathway to publishing for some of our members. You could be next. If you're interested, you can find out more by clicking the link to Entrusted Women University below. And additionally, I also want to invite you to join our Facebook group. Now, that's free, girl. I say it free. You heard me right. Join our community of entrusted women that are focused on determining the message that we have been entrusted with and the intentional purpose that God created us for. Join me next week as we talk about 5 ways paying for training will help you. You don't want to miss it.